We want to give people this energy that exists here, to see something that they may not see and showcased in a way that they may have never seen it before.
At heart, they're all here creating for themselves because they love what they do.
The spirit of the arts is alive and well at Nomad. It's a collection of really interesting characters.
I don't get to do a lot of personal projects these days. The studio's really busy with clients and things that need to get done on a day-to-day basis, so my personal work for the past couple of years has really taken the back burner, and if I get a few frames off on my little film camera, I'm happy. About 2009, got a call from Virgin Atlantic Records to pull together a shoot out in the LA area for a band. We came out a few days early to scout locations. I called a friend and she recommended this place. She said, "You'd love this guy. It's a crazy, kind of weird warehouse. Go check it out." By the time I pulled into the driveway, I was in love with Nomad. It was that simple.
Dan was like, "Dude, we need to do something in January. Let's just think of a film. Let's do something creative just for us. What can we do?"
I want to shoot motorcycles. I want to shoot tattoos. I want to shoot people that are creating art.
Being in Boston and needing to work in Los Angeles, is obviously so many variables to something like that. So I basically was just like, hey, I have these two guys out in LA area, Orange County Films. Let's try to partner up and have like a bi-coastal effort to produce this film.
He pitched an idea. We thought it was really cool. They wanted to come out west, do a little East Coast, West Coast collaboration.
With Brendan, with Orange County Films, with Damon, the ideas meshed, artists collaborated, and we get to create this piece.
Coming into a location like this, you can really be creative. So when we knew that Dan Gillan and Brendan Coughlin were coming out with their gear, we thought, hey, how can we support them?
We decided instead of doing digitized After Effects titles and blasting text, we wanted to have Damon manually create by hand, print, and showcase that printing and revealing of the titles through an analog process. We're just gonna go ahead and get the C300 rolling with this machine, get a cool perspective, something a little bit different. Something that was 100% organic and analog and very true to Nomad and what they do here.
A little mad genius in the laboratory, so there's a lot of tools behind the set that you wouldn't see on other sets.
We're pulling out the Kessler on this shot right here just to add a little bit of cinematic movement. We are combining it with some static shots, but it's just a nice way to get a little bit of movement, slow movement to the camera. We're gonna match the movement a little bit to this conveyor belt, which is gonna spit out our subject matter. One thing definitely saves us a ton of time on these jobs is these really right stuff quick release plates. I mean, it's so great. You just pull the camera, it's out. Shouldn't probably put that there. Pull this, slider's gone. Let's pop it back in. We're just gonna pop it right into the quick release plate, crank down your lever, and that's locked. I mean, that's not going anywhere. Same thing with the camera. We pop it right back in, slam our lever down, and we're back in business. It's cool.
In this particular instance, we went with a little warmer tones, trying to get a little gritty. It's probably one of the simplest approaches to go, but it gives that realism of that raw feel.
Everyone's so busy in their day-to-day life, you never sit to observe your environment enough to see light transitioning. Sure, everyone says, oh, sunset's beautiful. Why is that? Because you get to see a gradation of light, it changes. And what the Stage Zero does is it compresses time, so you get to see shadows fall through a space, something that people typically don't have the luxury to observe. Camera A is rolling, camera B is rolling, camera C.
You know, we came from shooting 5Ds and in the DSLR world, and they're beautiful. You can get them to look great. You know, on our 5D as a C cam, we're running the Mosaic anti-aliasing filter, we're running Magic Lantern increased bit rate, Cinestyle flat picture profile, grading in Premiere Pro, and really getting the picture out of that camera as best we can. The C300 does all that and more right out of the box. I mean, you slapped our same glass on and we have this incredible camera that lets us get the latitude that we want. Do the whole thing, ready, and action.
For our A cam, we have our Canon C300. This has definitely been one of our favorite cameras we've ever had the chance to work with. The Canon C-Log has just been amazing with post-processing and color correction. So we've really been excited to utilize this camera throughout the whole shoot.
There's something really cool about lifting that screen up or watching that thing come through the press and just really still not being sure how the paper grabbed that ink and how the plate really impressed on the paper and what's really going on with the viscosity of the ink. You just never know. There's just all these variables. And so that's really cool because you're like, wow, that wasn't what I was expecting, but oh my God, was that cool. I love that.
We're putting a lot of passion into this project, and we're doing it out of the love of documentary filmmaking.
We're out here and only working against ourselves.
Spending 2 weeks out in LA, just taking our time and doing a piece that we love and putting love into every shot and playing with everything that we have at our disposal, with the tools, with the crew, with the team, with the creative energy that's here. I don't care what happens with the film, man. I want to watch it. I want to show it to my friends and my family, and if anybody else wants to watch it, cool.
It was really fun to work with both Dan Gillan Films and Orange County Films. They utilize the space as a catalyst for co-creativity, and it was really fun to watch them work. So cheers to them, and peace.